Hey everyone, welcome to the Unschooling Lifestyles. Um, oh my goodness, I will try to be short, but short, like I said in the past, is not in my nature. Um, some of you may know that I went to Mexico to do a cacao ceremony facilitator training a few weeks ago, and I had an amazing experience. I had the blessing luck that I was the only person taking that training with Esmeralda, so it was very personalized. It was very just a beautiful experience. I slept like I had not slept in years. I feel like I caught up on a lot of sleep, but I also we work many hours to do our meditations and our cacao ceremonies, the ones that we train with, and the ones I did for myself to reconnect with nature, to reconnect with the earth. And in that reconnection, I was able, and I knew I had to heal some stuff from childhood. Now, my childhood wasn't terrible. My parents are great people, but there were some things that I needed that I didn't get, right? And I have been working on uh, that reparenting of myself, right? It's been a journey. It's been a beautiful journey, and even though I was going to do that healing, I thought, okay, we're doing the healing, we're closing that chapter, and we're moving forward. Well, that was not the case. So we healed those needs that I had. I, open up, those memories, those feelings per se. I opened them up. I gave them what they needed per se, and then I closed them. But they are still there. And the reason why they're still there is because they're a huge part of my work. My life, I have always been fascinated by looking back. Not necessarily staying in the past, but I love looking in the past, learning from the past, and seeing how that connects to the future or where the present, where we are, right? I read magazines from back to front. I was going to study accounting. Yeah, believe it or not. In my field of accounting was forensics accounting. So I always like to find that missing link. That's where my passion is. In unschooling, I have learned that most of our triggers, or what I now call invitations, come from unmet needs from the past. I am very certain on that. And I have worked myself into different areas of that I know we are needing support in, right? One of them was when I did the play certification, the play worker certification in New York, because our lack of play, comes back when we are adults, right? So play is absolutely very important. So through those different avenues, you could say, I have found that that's where my purpose, my strengths, that's where my passion is finding those missing links in the past so that we can heal from them and then move forward in the future with our beautiful children, right? Um yeah, I know that I just said a lot though, but so as I move forward, what I'm trying to do is just find more mentors, and find more people that I could learn from to better support, the people in transition to unschooling. Because this this freedom, this partnership for with your children, it is worth fighting for. And I just love it so much. Oh, I didn't think I would get emotional about this. So, yes. So, with that said, there are a few things that I'm going to be doing. Finally, I was able to release some of the blocks that I had on making sure that I handle everything, right? So I cannot handle everything because I know where I want to go. So we are connecting with other people that can help us better in, the technology aspect of it. And then we'll be putting that out, in different ways. Uh, as you may know, I think our welcome video for our channel is about me being a ManGen. So I am such a ManGen. I have a lot of projects going on, so I am working slowly through them, through the ones that I feel more aligned with and that feel authentic to myself, and also the ones that respect the time that I want to spend with my family whenever I can. So those are, so that's a balance. I am doing some coaching, but with very few people, just because when I work with someone, I give them my all and all of my energy, and to give that out, I have to replenish as well, and that is not always the easiest for me. So I'm only taking just a few people at a time as I work in different areas. Um, what else I have? Oh, this is the most important thing. So that's about like me and all my journey to so where I'm coming from. So if that's the area that you're looking to find support, then I'm your gal. But I also will be putting out a lot of names and people that are just fantastic, and that they have different experiences, and that I know they can help a lot of people. So we'll be working towards that. But the biggest part is that, oh my goodness, I was so excited. Okay, so yesterday I flew from, I don't know from where, but the point being is that I saw this passenger that had the book of How Children Learn by John Holt. And it was like the newest edition, it was like all pretty and like had all kinds of colors and stuff. It was really cool. But it really caught my attention because he was young. And then I said, wow, that's a pretty cool book. I'm like, are you almost done with it, or where are you with the book? And then he said, so he like grabbed the book and he's like, no, I just started it, and I was like, oh, that's fascinating. I said, what, if you don't mind me asking, why is it, why are you reading it, right? And he said, well, my wife is 14 weeks pregnant, and she has been reading a lot, and we are thinking that we are going to unschool our daughter. I think it's no, we didn't say daughter because it's 14 weeks, so they don't know yet, right? But he said, we think we're going to unschool our child. And I'm like, oh my God, let me talk to you all about it. So I was so impressed. So as I kept talking to him, we were having this conversation, and he asked me, do you know of any more resources? I was like, well, of course I do. Let me tell you. So I went all out, right, about different resources that I have used, my favorite ones, being like Akila Richards' book, Clara Bellar's documentary, Dana Martin's book, just like I was just like I was like, like sending it out, and he couldn't type fast enough, you guys. He was like typing all of this. But what was really fascinating to me is that their baby is not even born yet, and they are already thinking about shifting the paradigm that we live in today. And boy, that just made my day, because it doesn't get any better than that. It really, really doesn't. I have, I don't know why I have so many emotions right now, but I can tell you that the shift in different parents and different people and the generations and stuff like that, the shift is so tangible. It's so tangible that I hope, that as we move forward, this is just going to be normalized, and respecting each other's freedom and respecting each other's desires and wishes and ways of learning will be the norm, versus trying to fit all in a box, right? uh, it was just so fascinating to hear him say how much he wanted to, to have his, future daughter or son just be free, right? To enjoy being a child and stuff like that. And it was an amazing conversation. It really, really gave me a lot to think about. Um, a lot. So I could probably say a lot more, but I think I'm going to leave it here though. So yeah. And as I mentioned before, as a ManGen, I have a lot of projects and stuff like that, but some of them bring me more joy than others. So that's why there's kind of like a little bit of a gap on what comes out and what doesn't and stuff like that. So uh, I've been in the air, I've been in the airports, and the energy is just it's just a lot. So yeah. So um yeah, just more to come though, for sure. So traveling for us kind of has slowed down a little bit. During the summer, I don't travel by airplane a lot because the airplanes are full. So we're doing a lot more road trips. I'm, coming through some of my stuff to, to make, to put out different information and stuff like that and content and whatnot. But it really is coming from the heart. So it's not always consistent, and I know that messes up with the YouTube algorithm, but I'm okay with that. I'm only working with, if you're ready to receive, I am definitely ready to give. So, if, I'm only, I love connecting with those people that they are just ready, right? They're just like, uh, it's at the beginning, and I can just, I can connect some of the dots for them and to just help out in that way and be the person that leaves you with more questions than answers. I don't have all the answers, but boy, we can talk about, so we can come up with a whole bunch of questions, and then we can go on this journey together. So I will leave, our link tree is available. Our website is down again because boy, I cannot take that anymore. But I have finally liberated myself from that task. I am working with someone that is helping me, and it's gonna be ready when it's ready. And meanwhile, this will be our platforms. We'll use, what we have. Facebook, our Facebook community is growing. Thank you to the people that have shared our community with others. So I will start some of those, talking a little bit more about the topics that are interesting for people that are new to unschooling. Also, we had an unschooling discovery call yesterday. It was very intimate, and it was intimate, liberating, and short. So we will do that every month. It was really cool. So yeah, I think that's it for now though. Okay, so I'm gonna be here and just be done with that. Thank you so much for listening to me, for coming on this journey with me. Please remember that your time is very precious. I hope you're making it count. Talk to you soon. Bye.